And I'm B-Boy Ark from the 808 Breakers and Floor Gangs Worldwide, baby.
And you're watching the Undisputed 2018 Day 2 coming to you live from
San Diego.
And you're watching us here at facebook.com/StanceElements or on youtube.com/StanceElements. Boy, what a crazy weekend. We had the 101 yesterday with our victors, Victor from Squadron, MF Kids, and BC1 All-Stars, and Ami from Goodfoot. It was a crazy battle, a lot of dope moments. And I want, forgive us, because we're human. Forgive us for the lag steady crew. We're working hard to give you quality content out here at Stance.
Yeah, man, I would say that, like, being here with the team, Daniel, Finn, Anderson, these guys put in work all night to make this stuff happen. There's a lot of skill and there's a lot of energy that's required to make this stuff happen. And we really got to give our hats off to those guys, man. Yeah,
it was like a first step into a new frontier. Like, we have to have this in the scene. I mean, with if you caught our pregame show, we broke down a lot of things that happened as far as perspectives of what judges might look for and what for you, the audience out there, B-boys and B-girls, to help you give you insight on these competitions. And again, we have our top 16 coming up soon. The 3-on-3 top 16 for Undisputed, brought to you by UDEF Pro Breaking Tour,
A Fatty, Rush
Order Tees, and of course Monster Energy Drink. So it's going to be a pretty interesting. We have a lineup. Should we announce the lineup right now?
Yeah, sure. So the top 16 lineup of the International 3-on-3 Undisputed World B-Boy Masters. Man, it's a packed lineup.
It's really stacked. It's a stacked competition today.
We got the BC1 All-Stars, Roxrite, Victor, and Nagin versus Monsters Don't Exist in the top 16. We got Monster Squad versus Squishy Docious.
Right on the same bracket.
Mm-hmm. They might see each other in top 8.
So Monster Squad, they have Moy, Jeremy, and Gravity.
We got California versus Optimistic, BGSK versus Dangerous Connections, Team Europe versus the Roys, Full Force versus
Rock Force, the Battle of the Forces.
Battle of the Forces. Found Nation versus Cypher City out of San Diego locally.
Nice.
We got Knucklehead Zoo versus Middle Beast Crew.
So there's a lot of dope battles that are going to happen today, and thank you for tuning in right here on Stance Elements. It's going to be crazy. Any predictions? Tell us how the feed is. Are we good?
Are we still lagging? Can you hear our voices? It's pretty good.
Are we lag steady crew now, suckers? Are we lag disputed? I read the comments out there. Obviously, we're a little bit more relaxed today. Yesterday we put together the best production we could.
Yeah,
and this time we have a little bit more freedom, so we're actually going to be bringing in guests today throughout the competition.
Yes, so we're going to be bringing in people for interviews. Let us know in the comments who you want us to bring up. Do you have any burning questions for the man, the legend, Ivan, the urban action figure?
We're going to actually ask him, is there reverb in his mouth?
Yes. We're going to try to get into his head and see what goes on when he tries to prepare for events like this. We also are going to be having trivia throughout the entire night to try to keep you guys engaged. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in, viewing. Once again, this is the World B-Boy Masters 3-on-3 International. If you're just tuning in right now, check us out on Stance Elements. We're getting into the top 16. You can see the bracket up here.
Yep. BC1 All-Stars up first. It looks like they got seated high.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Yeah, Nagin, Vicious Victor, and Roxrite the General versus Monsters Don't Exist.
Monsters Don't Exist.
Victor back in it again with the tank top
vest,
sweatshirt.
Not vest. A vest. It's a vest from Red Bull.
Oh, is it really?
It's a Red Bull vest, a hoodie vest.
Man, we should talk fashion, man.
Dude, we will. But let's get into this battle. But they're about to start it. So here's the thing.
Dang.
Again, that first crew, Monsters Don't Exist. you know, the strategy is to try to take out, you know, BC1 All-Stars.
Yep.
Pretend it's the last battle, guys.
Especially events like this, you gotta go hard. And like we were mentioning yesterday with our commentary, going first really does a lot as far as setting the pace, setting the momentum of a battle. And that can really sometimes mean the difference between winning and losing as far as getting into someone's head, or really like putting the pressure on another opponent. But however, I would say in a 3-on-3 setting like this, it is a little bit of a different case.
And I would say even for Monsters Don't Exist, they have to make a name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is a bit, you know, forget going to the finals. This is your finals. You have veterans on BC1 All-Stars, Rebel BC1 All-Stars. So make sure you go all out.
I think there's a lot of people out there confused right now. Monsters Don't Exist? Are they sponsored by Monster?
No, no. Up first, we got Vicious Vic, yesterday's winner of the Undisputed. Again, setting pace.
Really taking his time with his top rock. 2000.
Nice.
Dang, pop up into the flare on one side. Nice.
He had the whole theme of grabbing his hands. Again. 2000, windmill, and grabbing your hands, windmill.
Again, Victor really excels at showing complete concepts and themes in his dance. B-boys and B-girls out there, take note. There's a nice little thread there coming out of that flare. Good pickup.
Nice.
Oh.
They have to really bring it to make their name. If I were Monsters Don't Exist, I would definitely look at it like we're gonna lose, so might as well go all out.
With a lot of events that are on this international caliber, you got to treat really every battle like it's your last.
Yep. All right.
All right. This little threat theme going on there with the baby freezes.
A little bit short on that last move. Okay, we got the General himself, Rockstrike, rocking the metal tracksuit.
Looking like he's juiced right now.
Yo, he's trying to get his 99th win.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Rockstrike's trying to get his 99th win. Alright.
Very nice. And again, Rockstrike, a segment freestyle. Guys, your freestyle is something that you train. This guy is in the lab constantly.
There you go. Here's the thing about Rockstrike. He is consistent. He's the image of consistency. Monsters Don't Exist on the comeback.
Just a nice little elbow track.
A little bit of slip after the air baby. Here's the thing, I'm sure for Monsters Exist, this is the first time they're really battling like high caliber B-boys.
Yes.
What they have to do is calm their nerves a lot.
Yeah. You can see a lot in that guy's pacing right there. Rush to it, quick to get out.
Here goes Nagin. Now the thing is, Nagin is a very proficient dancer on top, and that's one thing that's his advantage. He will stick out, his presence will stick out.
Wow.
Whoa.
Nagin's a natural performer. I mean, a lot of his expertise in the last 5 years has really been doing stage shows.
Oh yeah.
You know? So again, that pacing right there, really showing the intricacy in his dance.
Nice. Back head flip.
I think the most interesting thing about Nagin, besides looking like Alien Covenant, is really like the way that he shows control on all levels of his dance. You know? From top rock, going into power moves, coming out of freezes. There's not a lot of people that can do that.
Nice threads. This guy from Monsters Don't Exist has a good flow so far.
His forward form's nice, staying on his toes.
And if you notice, I mean, maybe that's why they sent him out last, is because of his composure and consistency.
Nice. Nice flip on Munch Mills.
And then thread out.
Let's make that our first trivia question, actually. Let's go into that.
Who made up Munch Mills?
Who made up Munch Mills? If you know, let us know in the comments. All right? A little bit of crowd engagement.
BC1 All-Stars.
Who do you think won that battle?
Give it a one time for Monsters Don't Exist. Up next in the Squishy Docious and Monster Squad.
I don't think they're announcing this.
Squishy Docious versus Monster Squad.
Okay, we got Saul.
That's why I like it. Yeah, so Monster Squad took the win with that one. But again, let us know in the... Let us know in the comments what you thought of that battle. And again, if you're tuning in right now, like, take notes. Yes, be entertained. But at the same time, if you're a B-boy and a B-girl out there, you know, don't just look for what people are doing great, but see what people aren't doing very well. And that's what you should develop in yourself.
We got the up-and-comers, Squishy Doses. We got Saul and Darth. know, just because it's Monster, and then you got the pedigree of like Moy and Jeremy and Gravity, I would again treat this like the last. You know what I mean?
Again, if you notice with composition ending a little short there, a lot of these guys tend to throw power at the very beginning of their rounds.
Right.
And if you notice with the guys at a very high level, their ability allows them to throw everything at all times. Gravity with very nice head spins.
His flexibility and his dynamics are his strong points. And recently, his footwork is really getting better. His flow is getting better. Danimals. Now, if I was Danimal's strategy, I would stick to footwork and try to show what Gravity doesn't have, or he's not stronger. There you go. Yeah, he's leading into the footwork.
It's a conversation. Nice. Even in competitions on this level, it does matter, especially when you're looking at judges like the ones we have on our panel. Master, Storm, and Vero.
Nice.
Responding with that little bit of a burn to Jeremy. Jeremy out of Houston, Texas.
Having Coral break free, and of course Monster Energy.
Yeah, fresh off that win from Freestyle Session.
There you go.
Oh, yep, here it is, the air baby. Yep.
So the thing is with Jeremy, he's obviously said, look, this guy Daniels is doing footwork, let me show my better footwork to you and take it to the levels. That's one thing about good conversations about good exchanges, all that. You know, can you take what the last guy did and take it to another level?
Yeah, I would say, you know what, Jeremy really does excel in punctuating this dance.
Yes, sir.
You know, just like writing in school, like punctuation marks. This guy really knows how to decorate his rounds and phrases that hit hard.
Crowd favorite Saul. He's like, the crowd wants to see a San Diego crowd wants to see a record girl do good against like the heavy hitters.
Saul's been putting in a lot of work in the industry.
Nice.
Very well-rounded dancer. I think he reps Air Force School as well.
Yes. Shout out to Will Caesar and Will Sauer.
That's like Florida flag.
Definitely flipped it. He keeps going.
Nice. He's gonna
Classic Saul. All you new kids that don't know about Saul, don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him.
He's got the whole package, man.
Boy, coming with the haymaker style. One thing about Boy, he definitely has stamina.
I think that stamina coupled with his mentality to really like steamroll opponents. It just like he starts his round before the other is done. It shows up very, very this round freeze. That round was crazy.
One thing about Boy is his discipline. His discipline.
Give it up one more time now.
This guy's Monster Energy.
3, 2, 1. That's the score takes it.
Let us know in the comments. Who is it that made up Lunchables?
Up next.
We just
Up next in California and Optimistic.
saw 2 battles with Lunchables. Let me check out the Dustin's China comments.
On deck, we got PGSK and Dangerous Connections.
Oh.
Crazy. We're checking the comments right now. Yo, so far, it looks like the next round might be Red Bull. Battle of the teams. If you don't know, you are watching Undisputed. Masters live.
Optimistic starting it off with a routine. ODB has been representing a lot lately.
Representing Minnesota. Optimistic. guy got? Yes, sir. One thing is, like, at this point, when you're battling other crews that aren't as known, that's where I would think strategy comes to play. Because when you're battling like crews like Monster or Red Bull, these one All-Stars, you really do have to, like, you know, you have the lower ground. You know what I mean? You have to go all out pretty much, and not think about the next round. You know?
I would say even in cases like this, you know, you got to make sure that your energy is consistent throughout all of your rounds. Petered off a little bit. The guy from Optimistic.
We got Mace. Here we go. One of the young bloods, Silverback young bloods.
This guy's actually gotten over his injury. Double halos.
Whoa.
Nice. Shoulder halos.
Whoa.
Very nice post.
So far, the Kill 4 team is really strong. They can give a lot of the competitors this tonight a run for the money.
Really good job of staying up on their form, you know, both with footwork and power moves. Boogie B, the anchor. Let's go, Jake.
One thing is, he moves really well for a tall b-boy. The other way, reverse directions.
Really nice form on it too. Nice backspin hit.
Oh! Nice, bro.
Nice.
Alright. Really complete.
Signature there. Yeah.
One thing, again, one of those b-boys that are understanding their length and movement. I think that's one thing tall b-boys have a problem with. They break like the small guys. Oh, here we go. Nico.
Nico spins,
Nico
right?
spins.
Nice.
Yep, local hero. I mean, local up-and-coming kid. Really killing it online.
Yeah.
On the social media game.
This guy's Instagram has really been buzzing around lately. He throws a lot of really nice combos foundationally. Understands how to get between his power moves. Pretty interestingly.
Yeah.
Forward form's real nice too.
A good balance of flexibility, power, and footwork. And knowing how to compose his rounds. Crazy. Alright, let's go to the judges. Remember, style preference does play a part after execution. Alright, California took it.
I would say style preference is something that not a lot of people talk about when it comes to judging, but also judging fatigue itself. Because judging changes over time, and especially you're talking about big events like this, you're spending like upwards of 5 to 8 hours.
8 hours at a jam
watching b-boys, and even if you're not watching the same b-boys, you know, a lot of these moves do tend to look repetitive, and you're gonna form psychological biases towards certain movements.
Fatigue is part of execution. Alright, I'm about to check out the next battle.
Kid Steve's.
Alright, we got BGSK versus
Dangerous Connections,
which is Weapon X, Ayani, and Lucy Sky. That's a stacked
connection.
That's a stacked crew. My strategy to BGSK would be, these are all names right now. So, again, pretend it's the finals. Go all out. Don't think about the next round.
Yeah, we live in an age see Sky wear a muscle tee.
There you go.
My man is frictionless.
He's looking really hungry
Signatures.
compared to last night. I think he has something to do today.
Well, I would say that he's a lot more paced out right now, right?
Yeah,
He's going through a lot of his signatures as backers, right? Very segmented freestyle, so paying attention to the music, very dynamic.
Possibly.
I say give it up, y'all. Come on. Judges, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Dangerous Connections with the win against BGSK. Still a really nice battle. A very good contrast in approaches to the dance.
Contrast of styles and contrast approaches. The whole thing is with traditionalists, like one thing is we need to adapt to the main floor, to like big stages.
Yes.
We need to exaggerate certain small movements that we do in the cipher onto the stage if we want to be relevant in this type of arena.
And I think it has to be said too that sometimes less is more.
Right, yeah.
It's really how you do it that matters. That's, I think, across the board with the 9 incredible b-boys who came in last night. These guys are all masters of their craft in the way that they deliver their content.
So just to let you guys know, remember this is the Undisputed B-Boy Masters 3-on-3 live from San Diego, California.
Up next we got Team Europe. Team Europe versus the Roys.
The Roys, okay. Team Europe, we have Spin, Luzia, and Onel. They're basically the
Team Europe takes it down.
And immediately
Give it up, what's up for the big boys now? The Royce.
A lot of these guys are experienced who are training upwards of 7 days a week. They know how to release themselves
Full Force and Rock Force.
and bringing content strong and crispy.
Okay, up next we have the Battle of the Forces. From Las Vegas we have Full Force, and from numerous parts of the countries we have Rock Force.
Battle of the Forces.
Here we go. This is going to be a really interesting battle.
The new generation of Rock Force is looking really good. We got Morris kind of leading the charge right now, but we got Matt Action out of Union City, Waseda Breakers, and Guerrilla Warfare. And we got Ives from EOR. Full Force going first.
I like it when B-boys aren't afraid to go out first. Set the pace.
I like it when B-boys take their time with their top rock. I think it shows a lot of composure. Nice pick up to the flare.
One thing about
Tombstone
nice.
flare, that's not an easy combo.
Tombstone chair flare.
Yep.
Nice. A little bit of the up and down footwork, creasing it out.
Slow thread there.
Yeah.
It's a good thread concept, very complete.
Yes, sir.
I see his pace kind of fading out there.
Mad Action, hailing from Fremont, California. Representing that Waseda and Rock Force.
Whoa! With the Dead Man 90 out of the top slider.
Yeah, top slider, Dead Man 90, not easy. Alright. Straight leg virgin flares.
Again, form. Matt was taught by a lot of the guys, Soul Control Climax crew. And form exists in power and forward. And this guy is a master of all of those things.
Here's one thing though.
Is that Maynard?
No, that's not Maynard. So that's a new kid from Full Force. One thing is, like, it looks like he's a little green. Like, meaning, he's fresh to this competition circuit on this level. That could play a factor for Full Force, but at the same time, having faith on the younger ones gives like a whole meaning to that young person to step it up.
Yes.
Not bad. Really good breeze.
It's about more than just the outcome of the battle, guys. Especially when it comes to building a crew or a team. Morris.
Alright. Classic Morris with the character.
Yep. I want to talk about 7-0s.
There you go. 7-0 concept.
7-0 concept, Rock Force. Morris really sticks by it. I think he's a good representative.
Meaning like you would do 7 blow-ups in one round to guarantee a win.
If you want another really good example, reveal on there. Wow, Morris there.
That was unexpected. And then Maynard, representing Las Vegas and Guam.
Also another veteran, very well-rounded dancer right now.
Alright.
More lunch bills, right?
Yeah, more lunch bills.
For those of you guys in the chat room who could not find out who invented Munch Mills, it is. Go ahead, Provo.
It's Oz Rock from Rhode Island, who out here to Los Angeles back in 1980.
Oz Rock.
He practiced with Air Force.
Yo, probably one of my favorites in the up-and-coming game right now. This is B-Boy Ives.
All the way from Alaska, representing Rock Force and EOR.
This guy, really humble kid, training constantly, all day, every day.
His advantage of living in Alaska is that he's focused into his move. Yo, air flare straight leg. What?
Give me a bunch of Alex.
Nice. Alright. Well-rounded. Good on top. Good footwork. Good power. Good form.
I would say that the thing that Ives does really well with his powers, he mixes up levels constantly.
Yes.
He really knows how to pack really nice ground power moves, blowing it up into like air flare variations and 90 variations. And, there's not a lot of people on a local level.
Look at the judges. The Battle of the Forces.
The light side, dark side.
We're waiting. Force, the battle of the forces. Rock Force takes it. Originally a crew from Union City, California, that's Northern California Bay Area. But this time they're more of a national, widespread crew from Alaska, Sacramento,
Up next, Foundation in Cypress City.
Got a really nice big spread.
Yes.
Cypress City, San Diego's home.
It's very into theatrics. It's a very spatial dancer. So I'm saying Flow Master really likes dancing. He came up in the 80s and 90s. You know, it's on some like New Jack energy type of stuff. And we got Vero, who's a scientist with the dance.
An athlete, man. Alright, we got Cypress City versus Foundation. We got my man Dino Rock, representing San Diego. He stayed out there fitting a little bit and trained out with Hot Solo and Focus, and you can see that.
A lot of influence from those guys out of Flomo in this kid.
Nice.
Really nice form with his footwork. Really knows how to show complete concepts in his footwork as well. It takes his time.
This is what I'm talking about. When you're doing the work and Foundation in a world stage, this is how it should be done. People should see your little details.
Yes. Create impact with your details. That's basic.
Yeah, he did like kind of a simple free, but he made it look good. So take notes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, with the Foundation right off the bat,
Showing that they were prepared for this.
bust the bash.
Yep.
All right.
Sending out their ace.
Yep, sending out their ace, but then they still got Ethan. But this kid's really strong. Here we go.
This kid's nuts, dude.
Yo, double halo. Yo. And he's probably like 10. He's probably 10 years old.
Yo,
With the
real nice
variation,
details
yo.
on his footwork,
He
too.
did the opposite. He showed strength at the beginning and finesse at the end.
Yep.
Alright? We got pedals. Showing that character.
The kids that Dino Rock was on second stage.
She's like, let's show character. This is what your moves are.
Nice.
Pebbles. Alright, Big Girls represented. Swipes. Shout out to Five Breeze. Frosty Breeze, shout out. Rest in peace. Oh, okay.
Resurrected herself.
Bust the bash.
With the striped pants.
Yo, what that jelly backs.
Yo.
Jelly back. We call it jelly. He has a jelly back, lower back.
Shout out to Foundation Crew. They've really been putting in the work in the last 5 years. Shout out to B-Boy Bounce, man, for what he did for these kids.
It's crazy to go. Bust the bash. Alright, we got Jihad. Young man.
Oh, man, he's 17 years old.
What do you know about that kid? You know how to do it, right?
That is how we get what's the UFO. I would say he did tap the ground.
But pretty impressive for his age. Only 18 years old.
Yeah, man.
From San Diego, California. On Halo. A little bit tap, transition to air baby.
Nice idea, though. Rubbing.
But they do have to go all out. They're doing pretty well. They're making an impact, and that's what's important. What do you guys think out there in the live chat? Is Cypress City making that impact against Foundation? His momentum is slowing down a little bit, especially against East Asian. One thing he's done really good recently is countering. He seems to be really good about countering burns and playing with that, improving that. Improving your last move, improving your burn. Shout out to Total Foundation. That pickup move, splash. Whoa! Freak was that?
Dude did like one-handed hopping halos.
What the hell?
The color of a brother's
What do we call them? Drum tracks?
Judges 3, 2, 1. Foundation takes it.
Good job from Cypress
Give
City.
it one time for Cypress City, y'all. the top 16, we need Knucklehead Zoo and Middle Beast.
Crazy.
Really good showing by the locals here. San Diego, Cypher State, standing up tall there.
And now we got from Las Vegas, we got Knucklehead Zoo versus Middle Beast.
Middle Beast, we got Somer. Somer, this guy has really nice foundation with his flares. Also been putting in a lot of work last year. Did really good at style elements in 2017.
Nice.
There it is. Yep.
Perfect form. Perfect.
Nice pickup for the windmill.
Yo, I want flares like that. Yo, you know what I mean?
Well, the other thing too about when you're throwing power moves like that, you're transitioning between moves without repeating it. Your brain has to click just like that.
We got Chicago's transplant Jay Funky now living in Las Vegas representing Knucklehead Zoo. Young man. Pick up elbow. Yeah, pick up elbow freeze. Yo!
Spin.
Reverse chair to
Jay really taking it to him.
He was like, nah. They have the right game plan. They know that they have to go all out against anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. Good strategy on Knucklehead Zoo. Like, don't wait for no one. Even though we didn't hear it, but we got these guys or whatever. All out. All out. Whoa. Nice pickup. Whoa.
Nice variation.
Nice elbow tip freeze. This is a really good battle so far. It's really matching up. They're really having a good conversation from the roof.
Set there.
Yeah. So far, as momentum and presence, they're matching. We got my man Ali representing Knucklehead Zoo Body Rock.
Nice.
More of a flow-based people.
This guy called me out earlier today.
Good battle.
He's catching that everywhere.
Yes, sir. He did air flare stab, switch, baby, air flare. Alright.
Again, though, pacing is critical, especially on a platform like this. It's what gasses you out if you're not experienced with the plan.
Little Beast. Having a different approach.
Very animated right now with this drop. I'd say if you're going to do that, you better do something.
I think that's one thing when people from out come to America, what to expect. Usually they have different reactions from the crowd. San Diego actually is more based on foundation compared to, like, you know, a lot of other cities. Dr. Trey. Yo, head slide, flare. Alright, nice one. Very hungry young people. Alright, show the dance. What? This is what we call performance. This is what we call presence.
Trey, another really good segment.
Yes, sir.
A lot of these combinations are very well rehearsed. You can adapt them to the moment as it dictates. That's what I'm trying to say.
You can't, this is what you can't do. You can't save your moves for battles. You gotta, like, go all out.
And as you train and as you create, you know, I think that's a very fundamental place to come back to every single time. Go all out, see what you got left, and that's where you need to create from. You know?
Alright.
What's up for DJ Megatone?
Right on to the next battle.
Do we have Red Bull BC1 All-Stars versus Monster?
Monster
Is that what we're looking at right now? Alright, y'all. Place your bets. Place your bets. We have the battle of the teams.
Battle of the energy drinks.
Yo, Monster Energy Drink versus Red Bull BC1 All-Stars. Comment on the chat. Who is gonna take this? They have faced each other before. I mean, this is a recurring thing that happened in 2017. Now it's happening here at the beginning of 2018.
Can we update the bracket, please?
Who has better clothes? Which drink tastes sweeter?
I like Red Bull personally. I'm not talking about the people who are like drinking Red Bull. But this is it. This is what. Why is it this early?
Well,
why is it this early?
I think that they bracketed all of these battles according to how they performed in the prelims. And just to be frank, some of these crews didn't really shine the way that people wanted them to. But they did what they needed to do.
First, from Texas, we got my man Jeremy. I know they want this battle really bad. Let's see what pace happens.
Kind of wishing that we could go for more than one round.
Yeah,
you know,
nice.
It shows everything counts.
Trademark Jeremy move, Jeremy freeze.
Flexible drop.
He's going all in.
Judges.
What do you got?
3, 2, 1.
Tie. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's a tie.
No ties
It's a
for this one.
tie.
No more round.
It's a tie. Wow. All right. Here's the thing. They have Rock's right. Who is a pressure beater. And he just went out.
So honestly, the best bet would be to throw Victor out. But he just came back.
So it's probably going to come down to Nagin and Moy. Really? Who do you guys think they're going to send out? So far, the controversial battle of the night. Shout out to Tom Jones. Let's go. All right, it's a standoff. Who's going to take the tiebreaker? And like I said, I predicted Moy.
Moy's got a cool hit.
Here's the thing. He didn't go out, and he has the stamina, and haymaker style will work in a situation like this. Oh! Boy with the bird. Nice. Monster energy drink. What?
Nice little head flip.
Alright.
Explosive round.
The only thing that could happen is the only thing that happens with Nagin is if he messes up. That's the only thing that will cost him. Let's watch the battle. But we're setting it out with dancing. Very smart. Very smart.
There it is.
He's showing his strength. Oh. We don't know. Will the judges count that as execution, or is he just flowing? Or is he hearing Houdini and just escaping? Red Bull BCB All-Stars.
Give it up one time for Monster Energy.
So we got the judges really feeling the element dance. I would say that was a little close.
Okay, here's the thing. If we analyze the judges, we have to analyze the judges too. You have Storm that likes theatrics. You have Flowmaster who likes dancing. That was
Barrel is a technician, but at the same time, Barrel also is a huge performer.
here is the fact.
Alright, y'all follow.
That is the fact.
Let's go.
As far as athleticism, Boy is really strong. As strong as the league. Yet, the factor was dance.
And again, to the boys out there, take note. It's not about judges being biased, people just hating, right? Style preference is real. It has everything to do with regional differences, history, experiences. Judges are being as objective as they possibly can.
Up first, we got Lucy Sky on the second round of the top 8. I think we're all still
Really opening up right now. A little bit of a slip there.
Shout out to Plastic Breeze. Lucy Sky doesn't look like he's in the pocket as much as he usually is. Alright.
Maybe he's not feeling Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. a side routine. That is what. Who cares who won at that point? Who cares? For me,
judges 3, 2, 1.
Shining, yo.
I don't care. I don't care. That is what. You know what? Fuck a win. This is what we have to live for.
Next up, a Rock Force crew and Team Europe.
When you step into a jam and you sign up to enter that battle, it's about shining. It's about creating a moment for yourself. It's about creating a moment.
That battle was just that battle. This is what I'm saying. Forget the win. Who cares? Maybe you gotta pay rent.
5 rounds out. Team Europe, Rock Force.
I mean, I'm saying, like, the essence, you have to live with that.
Conversation's critical.
All right, up next we got Rock Force versus Team Europe, or as I call it, the Undisputed All-Stars. Cruzia, Spin, and O'Neill versus Boris, Mad Action, and my man Ives.
You know, just going off of that last topic, going into a battle, really having the intention to create a fire battle, it's really going to be what makes you a better B-boy and B-girl at the end of the day, too. Nice pick up to the flowers.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be really nice when that action responds. Yes.
With the strategy though, like, you know, playing who's the strongest in this team is what's going to determine who answers Spin's round.
Nice catch with that rollback heads down.
One thing about Spin's style, he can extend his rounds a little bit longer because it's not one-on-one.
Yeah, it was Matt.
Yep.
Matt's going to try to come up with this pop-up and try to hit that spin drills on his backside.
strong in the crew battle.
That juice flare.
Yo, juice flare to catch. What the? He looks way more relaxed here in the crew battle setting.
Nice little chair flare variation catch.
Shoulder spin, head spin. What?
A little slippery on the
slip on that chair.
Really showing a high level of movement right now with his power.
Looking comfortable though.
Good ability to transition on the ground too.
Alright, reverse, inside, elbow freeze.
Man, here he is. My boy right here.
Nice. He's like,
with that front flip.
I can front flip too, boy. Alaska. Anchors.
Another really good dancer, I think, as a kid. He shows a lot of composure in battles.
Alright. Classic bomb.
Knows how to pack rounds.
Resetting the round.
Yep.
Showing what Onel doesn't have. Nice.
Really showing a complete concept there with the figure four.
Flexibility, jelly shoulders.
Oh,
shoulder to 360? Ninja Freeze? Alright.
Good pop.
Next move in 2018. I think people are gonna take that. That's the next tap mill, guys.
Yep, we got Kuzya.
Whoa.
Nice little bird right there.
Alright.
Man.
With the details.
Kuzya is really showing entire patterns in his form as well.
Nice.
Some good flexibility there. Snapping the freezes.
Little misdirections too.
Yep. Interesting.
A little bit slip with that flag transition.
We're talking about round 3-on-3 with 2 rounds each.
Yeah.
It's a war, it's not just a battle.
Got Morris on the first round. Representing Rockport, Sacramento, California.
Flips, gainer. Nice. Good segment freestyler as well. Really knows how to get into the music. Show the melodies.
Melodic b-boy.
Melodic b-boy with his musicality. Showing those big accents.
Alright, flag freeze.
It's no drop to that much, actually.
Alright, with the dance.
The shimmy man. Oh man, strutted it out.
Alright, again, second round for spin. Representing the UK, Colombia, Soul Mavericks. Alright. Interesting transition. Nice. Alright. A little slip there.
Again, Spin's ability to compose rounds really being a highlight of this.
Yeah, he did a twist. Full twist.
Yeah, round off full twist. It's hard. There's not a lot of space here. That floor is very, very solid.
Mad action.
Alright. There, freeze.
Whoa.
Nice.
A little bit of escape. Harry Houdini style.
Still catching it.
Yep. We got that Waseda influence in there in that round.
Yes.
Alright. Alright. Here we go now. Representing Greece.
Really feeling it energy-wise right now.
He's in the pocket right now.
Yep.
Whoa. Interesting thread. Whoa. Nice
Really
pickup.
showing that theme, but you notice it is a response, man. This guy's hitting his air freezes too. Little repacing right there to the head slide.
Alright, my man Ives.
Again, if you go full blast, that kind of energy.
Alright, that's simple move, but impact to the music. Alright.
Ives going for that music right now.
Yes, sir. Getting that crowd reaction. That rocking influence.
Yep.
Alright. Nice. Coming with the classic movements.
Nice. Strong icy ice.
Whoa.
Air freeze. Battle of the air freezes.
Yes.
Alright. Short on that last round, I would say.
That'd be interesting.
There's a lot of energy.
Interesting where the judges are going to go with this.
Judges 3, 2, 1.
Rock Force takes it.
Give it up for Team Europe, y'all.
Give
Let
it
us
up.
know in the comments, man. What did you think about that battle? What do you think to it?
Real close. Real close.
How many air freezes happened?
A lot of air freezes. It's crazy. Again, one thing that could play a factor in these battles is your momentum. I mean, again, when you show fatigue, and I mean, you know, like with Spin, I think he was showing a little bit fatigue in that one round. And that played, to me, if I were judging, that played a big factor in that battle.
I would say Honel too. You know, like he started off that last round really on fire, and he gassed him out towards the end. You know? Ending a round with something like a head slide to a freeze is cool, but not quite what judges are looking for.
Yeah. All right. Now we have Found Nation versus Knucklehead Zoo. Las Vegas versus Japan. We got Issei, Busta Bash. Up first, representing Knucklehead Zoo, we got my man Ali. He's ready for the shine. My strategy against, again, forget about the finals, forget about anything else. If you're up against a big crew, make that mark. Alright, little burn. Ali with the flow, representing Utah. Nice catch. Almost slipped out for that halo, but caught it.
Busta Bash right now.
Yes, sir. Busta Bash pants. Pinstripe pants. Whoa. Traveling halo.
Really good ability for this guy as far as his tracks. His ices.
To the air chair. A little bit, could have stuck it a little bit longer just to convey that, you know, freeze. Backhand flip. what I'm saying. You gotta watch out for stuff like that because Busta Bash can take advantage of the last round.
I mean, it changes the momentum of the battle if you're not losing your rounds with solid beginnings and endings.
Right. Ali had a very good, solid beginning, but the ending was a little, just standing up. It was good,
I mean, like,
stylistically, but
going into the mental game, if you're not really prepared for a battle like this, a caliber like this, a lot of people tend to blank out and fish.
Yeah. Yo, this Busta Bash's second round was a lot better than his first. Yo, that was dope. Real nice. Dr. Trey.
Trey really being the anchor.
Yo! Alright, I think we got someone representing really strong. Dr. Trey, really strong, representing Vegas. Really strong at this competition. He's like, I want Issei.
Really trying to show off that dancing.
Yep. He's trying to show Issei, I can dance and you can't. Not really?
Well, I mean, if we talk about the terminology we went over yesterday, Trey has a really good ability to be a melodic dancer, but also he has a really good groove, a good rhythm. He knows how to flow his movements to the backbone of that beat.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Classic Issei trademark. Pick up, airplay.
Really going for those accents of the song right now.
Yeah. What?
Nice
control. Whoa. Alright. That was a moment, escaping moment. Nice.
Oh!
Nice.
Yo!
Nice.
Really going in for that last mile, that last freeze, hitting that side run.
Sir.
3, 2, 1.
Foundation. Give it up for Foundation. Give it up for Knucklehead Zoo. They did their thing.
Man, it's a good battle, and that's what it's about, man. Creating good battles.
And remember, you're watching the Undisputed 3-on-3 2018 live from Facebook.com/Stance Elements, YouTube.com/Stance Elements, and I'm your host, Shadow Rock and Pro 401 Four Gangs and Knuckleneck Tribe.
And I'm B-Boy Ark from the 808 Breakers. We are in the dungeon at the World Beat Center in San Diego.
And we have to give a shout out to our sponsors. Remember, we have Rush Order Teas, Monster Energy Drink, UDEF, Pro Breaking Tour.
Hey Fatty, we got Rush Order Teas.
Yep.
Oh man, we're really just cutting right through all the battles.
Yes, sir.
Going into what must be semis.
Yep.
We got Red Bull BC1 All-Stars versus Dangerous Connection.
Yep. We got a put together crew representing Arizona, Japan, and Ukraine.
I think it's going to be really interesting right now to see what Nagin has left in the bag.
Right.
Again, he's a very versatile dancer, but as far as vocabulary, he's gone through a lot of his moves. This would be the time if Lucy Sky wants to get some revenge for last night, really gets his limelight, this would be the time to go all in.
Yeah.
Yep, signature drop.
Yeah.
Nice threat to the knee drop.
This is a time. Ladies and gentlemen, tell us who you think is going to win this battle. Red Bull BC1 All-Stars or Lucy Sky,
Ayani. A slip up with his shoulder freeze right there.
And Weapon X.
I would also say he didn't beat that as a signature theme. Really trying to show those details out of his footwork, his stats. Nice thread.
He's definitely going. He's definitely trying to show what these guys don't got. Here's the one thing, with the big reset that could cost him, is that's changing the momentum of the battle.
You got to be careful too. I mean, if you're weighing in on the music of a battle like this to make your round fire, then
yeah, you have to not reset. Yeah.
Yes, you need to go back. You need to not reset.
You have to not. You can't reset in this high caliber. We got my man Vic. Wow, James Brown split. He's in the pocket.
Whoa.
Yo.
UFO is back to the tombstones. Oh,
and then the other direction.
Victor kind of looking like he's going a little bit more cautiously with this round.
Yeah.
Really just trying to hit all the movement types right now. Do a little bit of footwork, complete patterns, hit some freezes.
Right. We Ayani. Ayani with something to prove. She made it to the finals of yesterday's 101 B-Girl.
Yeah, I mean, she really hasn't dropped air flares yet.
Yeah. She might do it now, though.
Nice.
Alright. Air chair. A little bit of a repeat from last battle. Yeah, she has to bring it. Well, I mean, they have a few rounds, but she has to bring it.
I mean, again, I think the thing to take note, you know, like repeating or not, all these dancers are really great at punctuating their rounds.
Yeah.
You know, getting between their freezes.
Here's the thing: you can't do a freeze against Rock's right. That might cost you, because that is his strength.
Well, then what do?
You have to be strong. I would hit a lot of power. No, I would hit a lot of power. If I was Ayani, I would hit a lot of power instead of freezes against Rock's right. I would have done like windmill 90 with one hand. You know what I mean? She can do that.
She's got windmill 90 one hand?
Yep.
Man.
Because the thing with Rock's right, he can stick his freezes. You don't want to do, you know, you don't want to look weak.
Yep. Rock's right, really packing in the details.
Yeah. Weapon X.
Again, being their anchor for this 3-on-3.
Yeah. But the thing is, we know Weapon X will go all out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He'll treat it like his last. Oh, nice. He did UFO to chair flare.
Nice catch. Again, notice out of power moves, these guys coming straight back to their drops.
Right. Back transition. Classic moves from '97. Shout out to Stuntman.
Getting a little fishy right now as far as finding his defaults and moving on the floor with his down rock.
Well, that's one thing, like, Mace is a real-time freestyler. Yo, Nagin. Here we go. Showing the dance. What? Psych. You thought I was gonna flip? But a dead man, real quick.
You know, for a guy who like really found his foundation in power moves, Nagin has great form of his form.
Yeah, and he's grown as a dancer too.
Yeah. Oh, chill.
This is what we call Twitch muscle fiber. He has his shirt off. He has his shirt off, ladies and gentlemen. No skipper time.
Strategy, man. You know, if he leaves enough sweat on the floor, maybe Rock's will slip.
Alright. Well, one thing good is Lucius Guy knows that this is like lower ground.
Yep.
So he's going all out.
Yeah, man, that underdog drive is actually the key to creating some of the craziest moments that we see in this dance.
We saw it yesterday with Vero versus Thesis.
Yep. Nice.
Alright.
Real-time freestyling. And again, for everybody out there, real-time freestyling is contextual. You know, you rely on movements that you've practiced.
Here you go, Lucius Vic, resetting the round. Whoa, whoa.
Oh! Little bit of a tap out there, but like really saving it there with the reverse sweep.
Switch, windmill switch with his hands in the middle.
Yeah, he pushed up to an elbow air flare.
Crazy. Here we go. This is what I would do against Rock's right.
With the response.
Boom, 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 boom.
Just throwing it right now.
Watch, windmill 90, windmill 90. Calling it right now, windmill 90, one hand. Windmill 90, one hand.
Oh, a little bit
Let's
of a
go.
reset there.
Let's go, Ayani.
Music. I mean, with a move like that.
Whoa.
I don't know if she's got the juice, man, to throw something that big right now.
Yeah.
She's pretty tired looking.
Yeah.
I think this far in the game, you know, we're looking at the semifinals. You're seeing a lot of the foundational vocabulary that these dancers have built up. A lot of their defaults. The place where you go when you black out. For a guy like Rock's right?
Oh my
insane.
God. Oh my God. A little bit of slip.
But still really capitalizing on that moment.
Consistency. Whoa.
Nice. Really showing.
Alright.
Yo, being able to hit freezes in different shapes like that.
A little bit of flow off, but still like recovery,
Yeah.
recovery.
Your recovery is going to be based on your pacing.
All right, BC1 All-Stars makes the finals.
All-Stars takes it. They go to the finals.
A good battle, though. A really good showing by Lucy, Sky, Weapon X, and Ayane. These guys really made Up next,
in the semis, we got Rock Force crew.
Rock Force
versus Nation. Here we go.
Yo, this is the battle that the guys in Rock Force were preparing for. Yeah. I know for a fact, actually, that Ives flew out from Alaska about a week ago just to train for this event with the crew.
There you go. That's what you gotta do to win competitions, right? You gotta build with the crew.
Yep, chemistry.
Chemistry.
When you're talking about high-pressure environments like this and a lot of energy being thrown around, your chemistry really does pay off.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. Two crews that like have good, like Rock Force has built their chemistry for the last like 3 years, and but Foundation always being a crew that's solid since the Yamanashi days in Japan.
Yeah, man. Shout out to
B-Boy Bounce. What's the bash?
You say his name too much?
No. He's like Candyman. What's the bash with the concepts?
Yeah, and the pinstripe pants, man, making that footwork look crazy.
Whoa, nice. Nice solid round. Alright. Morris taking the lead, and the answers leaving up Matt Action, who was taking the first rounds from the first round battles. Now maybe finding him on the second seat.
I mean, each of these guys are good pace setters, but Morris really does a good job of packing rounds and making sure that it stays consistent.
Backspin.
Some variation with that little thread.
Flare. Alright.
Yep.
Hand glide.
Yep.
Dancing on
dancing signatures.
Yo. There you go.
Morris really knowing that he can't go easy on these guys.
Nope. Oh, classic Morris.
Clowning. But don't clown a clown.
Yeah, don't clown a clown.
Go there, man.
Yeah, you say he wants to get clowned so he can clown back.
Issei will clown himself and do some incredible stuff.
He does self-deprecation burns. That's Issei. And who can beat a guy that wants to be made fun of?
Yeah,
Yo.
that's the key.
Yo. What?
Incredible pickup out of those hands.
Alright, classic Issei. What? Nice catch.
I would say he needs to be careful with that kind of dolphin dive suicide over there because he's been using it the entire night.
Right. And the other way.
Ways. It kind of seems like his pacing went a little bit off in the middle of that round.
He pooped his hat. Burn. Icy eyes. Alaska.
Whoa! That front flip chair.
Yes, sir.
The past couple years, Ives has shown a lot of maturity. You can see it in the composition of his dance.
Yes, sir.
Really knows how to show all of the details off, but still showing an incredible mastery of power.
No, I think he's taking it to Issei right now. He's showing more control, more composure, and variations.
Full concepts right there. It's a crazy high chair.
Yep.
Still caught it though.
Yep. That front foot chair though.
Ended it while it was good. Yo, we got this kid.
Yeah.
Who's apparently, I guess he's going to be the anchor for Foundation right now. I mean, I guess they're really looking for that X factor for this guy. Shout out to Win Zero.
Yep.
His shoes are long enough right now.
Whoa.
The air flare bomb to jackhammers. Bit of a
2000.
Really high level difficulty.
High level difficulty.
Yep. Windmill air flare.
Oh, it's so good. Alright. A little weak, but still, you gotta like spatial control. He knew he was gonna crash, so he had to like readjust his catching.
Again, guys. Whoa! Twist with that.
What the hell was that? Matt has a lot of work to do to answer that round.
That's gonna be the anchor. He's gonna have to. And again, guys, high performance does not come out of chance. It comes out of discipline and training.
A little bit of catch, but then still executing, escaping.
The default place for a lot of these dancers that we're seeing at this point right now is at a high level.
Yeah.
On a bad day at practice, they're still going to be throwing moves like this.
Yeah. Matt has to really bring it. Matt bring it to be the anchor. What's the bash?
Just the bash of the heel clipper right now, getting straight to it.
Whoa.
Little bit of a repeat if you notice thematically.
Thematically because of his muscle memory.
Yes. Oh, he missed one of his signatures. That air chair spin.
Yeah.
Really gonna have to take it slower with that pace.
Yeah.
Cool. Bit of a slide.
Alright. Morris will definitely take care of this.
Going into the second rounds of the semis.
Here's the thing, I think the next two is Ives and Issa. It comes down to them after this. All Morris has to do is execute.
Yep.
Who's it going to be? Rock Force or Foundation in the finals against BC1 All-Stars? Alright, okay. That right there is showing a strong round already. That
Again,
could take...
kind of resetting right here to get his pace on. Yep.
Alright.
Signatures, hitting those freezes. Again, direction is critical, especially with a guy like Morris who likes to do a lot of burns.
There you go.
All those freezes right there.
Alright, Issei. It looks like it's going to be Issei versus... Oh, they're going for routine.
Smart move, especially after busting dashes.
Right. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This kid is crazy.
Here we go.
You know,
Here we go. Oh! Oh my God! Ives has work to do. Ives has work to do.
Whoa! Again, when you're looking at guys like this, they're really just going for it, man.
Yes, sir.
And it really does come down to the judges because sometimes there is a little bit of a slip up with how they catch freezes out of these things. But the sheer difficulty of what they're throwing is insane.
All right, they're answering back to routine, so they have been practicing. Oh!
Have a similar routine. Ives with the missile to that splat.
Yeah.
Facing a little out there in the corner, but we'll see where it goes. Nice. Jackhammer, shoulder, halo, flare,
One hand.
air flare.
Stab position. Classic reveal.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one was, well, the thing is, that last round, the very last round with routine was stronger than Ives' round in my opinion.
That's the last thing.
Morris's round was stronger than Busta Bash's.
Yeah. Look at the energy and the momentum of that battle.
Rock Force!
Rock Force.
Rock Force goes to the finals once again.
I'd say across the board, all of the members of Rock Force delivered, a little bit better than the guys that we were seeing for Foundation. Busta Bash kind of slipping up a little bit more.
That was crazy because that routine did help the momentum, as far as Foundation, but not enough to win the battle. I think it was on Issei kind of well, if you think about it, Morris's strategy worked. Clowned him, and usually Issei has a self-deprecating style of reverse burning, and it didn't work this time.
But again, that is competition for you. We got judges that'll judge, people that'll break, winners and losers. But at the end of the day, what matters is when people shine, when people create moments like that. And that was a great battle. Definitely going to be making a lot of highlights there, and definitely putting for Foundation another member on the map, another kid that we haven't really been watching a lot. We haven't seen a whole lot of.
Yes. We need to get his name because I'm not sure with his name. But check this out. I want you guys to comment. Are we lag steady crew now? Are we lagging out there? I don't think so. We're not lagging out there. We're not lagging out there online. We got my man Cross. Let's talk. Cross, you ready for an interview? You ready for an interview?
we don't have to
if you don't want to. Yeah, okay. Let's go to Cross one. So far,
what are we talking about?
We're talking about the competition. How are you feeling about everything? Some of the expectations you had, are they coming to fruition?
I didn't really have any expectations for the 3-on-3. I just thought it was going to be a bunch of revenge battles from yesterday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's been some crazy battles though.
Yo,
sure.
What was the battle with Kuzia? It was I call them the Undisputed All-Stars. Who was that against again?
Was it the girls against the guys?
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool. There was a lot of dope battles that happened today.
And Monster and Red Bull.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
What do you think about it being seeded so early?
Well, it was kind of seeded off the
The score?
The prelims, yeah. So it just kind of lined up like that. Yeah. I was kind of surprised, but I tried to line them up in the beginning. I wanted to start out with the real. I did the first round of Rivers, but the Monster wasn't around, so we just kept on going, kept it going, you know.
So what's your predictions? Do you have any predictions for this final? You have Rock Force, you know, crew that's has built their name back from the late '90s, early 2000s, against a team, you know, put together team, a franchise team.
Yeah. I mean, you got 3 DC1 champions on one side,
yeah, and
an undisputed champion, and then you know, Rock Force is doing their thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Morris is nobody to be sleeping on. Icy Ives is, I know people are like fairly hip to him now, you know, but Ives is up there with the best of them.
Right.
And Mad Action, he's coming up too, man. He reminds me of me because I met him in Japan.
Right.
He was from the Bay, and you know, he's young, and you know, he got a lot of stuff too, man. Like you can't sleep on people when they're at that level. You know what I mean? So. All it takes is one good song, and one good round. You know.
Here's one thing. I think, you know, since today, I feel like the stream has been really good and really clear. And Cross was having opinions to people out there. This is the first time we're doing it. UDEF. What do you got to say to the haters out there?
I mean, it's frustrating when you do all this for free, and then people just want to talk. You know, it's like it's very irritating, and like. We're trying our best. You know, nothing's ever going to be perfect the first time around. We're not like, you know, we're not like a big corporation here. Like, you know, Stance is doing this out of pocket, of course, with the help of, you know, Silverback B-Boy events, UDEF Pro Breaking Tour, and, you know, we're just testing this out. This is actually just a tester for later this year. You know what I mean? And I think it's doing dope, man. I hope that everybody likes it. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different take on what's been going down, and you know, I love the build up that we had. Like, you know, we just did a lot of things just a little bit differently to build up this event, and I think the amount of people that showed up yesterday at the event was crazy.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
People want to come and see a show versus just like, you know, regular like competition.
Well, you have a precursor to the whole event. You know who's battling, who's gonna be here. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I try to get a lot of people to sign up early.
Right.
So that it creates the hype. You know, like there's no hype about it when you come like last minute on the 11th hour and sign up, and you know. At 5 o'clock when the jam ends at 7, and expect that, you know, everybody's gonna be hyped that you're there. Like, dude, it doesn't really work like that. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be ready, you want to get on the list, you want to sign up, you know, you want to get on the website and sign up.
Yep.
So then all you got to do is come here and check yourself off the list, and you're good, man. Like, it's not that hard.
Interest, really.
It's not that hard, man. Yeah, and then you can come here and cypher, get busy, get loose. You don't want to be in line freaking signing up for a battle, you know what I'm saying?
That's the promoter rant, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what we're going through. You're hating out there.
Well, I mean,
haters.
A lot of people tend to think there's like somebody out there gunning for them, you know, like trying to be in their way of like getting their shine.
Look,
it's crazy.
If somebody's gunning for you, they're going to be gunning for you regardless, because they're going to find you in the cypher, and it's curtains. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so where can they find you on your social media platforms?
You know, DJ Cross1, DJ CROSONE. I lost my last one because a hater.
And, was it you? Saying Lag Steady Crew and Lag Disputed. I saw y'all. I lost
my Instagram.
Damn,
but,
you had bad followers.
My Twitter's still the same. Yeah, I had a lot, man. But you know, FSS Worldwide is also mine too. For sure. It sucks because Freestyle Session was taken from some like event in Africa or some shit.
Oh, whoa.
And then they're not even around, and I still can't get it. But hopefully I can get it one day. But you know, whatever.
Well, yeah, man, we're really, really grateful for you, Cross1, because as you were mentioning earlier in our conversations, Undisputed, you know, there's a bidding for it, and it's been held in different places around the world.
Yeah.
And we're very lucky to have it in the USA this year.
I think I strategically planned it. Like last year we were in Prague, and like it was like -7 degrees. And as soon as I said, I want to do it in San Diego, they're like, we want to go to San Diego. So nobody bid against me, so it's kind of cool. So next year, I think Amsterdam or Rotterdam in the Netherlands is going to be next year. So
cold again is what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's cool though, you know.
That's cool.
You could do a lot of things in Amsterdam. It's
I see.
So B-boys, start saving your money, man.
Cross knows really well.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, and also like you should be gunning to go to all these events, these Undisputed events, these UDEF events. You know, they're super official. All these people have years under their belt. You know, you're not guessing to see if you're gonna get paid or not. You know what I mean? Like it's the real deal. You know what I mean? So
you don't need to sit at home and just complain about who's battling. They only pick the favorites. It's like, no, man. Like it's all there.
I mean, shoot. I've seen a lot of people today, man. They're surprising people. You know, like these are the platforms where you make your name. Like, you know, you go from being an unknown to being the one that everybody's sick of. Literally overnight.
Yeah, I mean, we see Issei's little brother, actually, that kid who was just out there. Their foundation's doing a great job of putting him in that limelight. You know, like they made him the anchor of that battle, shining.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah. Shoot. What can I say? I mean, these 3-on-3s, man. This is literally like the first event, pretty much for me, like for the tour for this year. So
yeah.
This is raising the bar super high.
Yes, sir. Starting it out fresh. All right. So thanks a lot, Cross. We're gonna return him to organizing the event. Again, follow him at DJ Cross 1.
We got the final battle coming up.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody tuning in as well. I know you could be anywhere, you know, but you're here right here with us right now watching, you know. And yeah, hopefully it's a better stream today.
It is. I think we're
I don't watch. I was watching on my phone. It was lagging yesterday, so it came out a little bit clearer today.
Yeah, no, it's a lot clearer actually.
You know what's crazy is I think it was just a lot of people in the building. Like
maybe
a lot of dynamics change when there's a lot of people in the building. Like all the people on the cellular service, everybody on the Wi-Fi service. We even kicked everybody off on the Wi-Fi, and it still did that. You know, so like.
Right.
It's just a lot of electricity in the building, and it just gets like that, you know. Like that's why you should be here. Kidding.
Hey.
But I'm not kidding.
Hey,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
We got Cross 1
All
in
right,
the building.
Peace.
Thanks, man.
Peace. And the ciphers we got
our cam coming out to the ciphers right now.
Ciphers, we have B-Boy Thesis. He just came from the beach.
Beautiful day in San Diego.
Was like,
80 degrees out here.
I gotta go to the beach today, and then he just came to the jam later on. So again, as Cross mentioned, we are sponsored by UDEF Pro Breaking Tour, Monster Energy Drinks, Rush Order Teas, Uber, and
A Fatty.
A Fatty. I can never remember that. A Fatty.
Oh, we got Ivan out there in the ciphers right now. He's dropping rounds.
Yo.
And Thesis on the mic.
Thesis is gonna rap today. He's got bars. Or does he go to bars?
What?
Does Thesis go to bars, or does he have bars?
He does both.
Like on the list? Like maybe this list, yeah.
Do you want to get?
Yeah.
We could go through some.
Okay, yeah, Lucy Scott.
Alright. Let's do Lucy Scott.
No.
We lost. Alright, we are going to be having up Lucy Sky from Navi Crew. We take it back. He's tired.
Alright. Okay.
Alright. Yo, let us know what's going on in the live stream. Hit us up with your comments. Who do you think is going to take it? We got Rock Force in the finals versus
Red Bull BC1 All-Stars.
Yep.
And what you're watching now is live Cypher footage.
You know, I'll just state the obvious. A lot of people are really gunning for Red Bull to take this. But I think it's going to be a really good experience for guys like Ives to get out there and battle guys on that caliber.
Here's the thing too, it's like the underdog mentality that we were talking about. Like Rock Force has something to prove against, like, you know, a crew versus a team, you know.
Yep.
And like, you know, Cross was saying, like Red Bull BC1 All-Stars they all won it before. This is not just, you know, the regular crews, but this is a crew, like this is a team that they all have a BC1 title.
All right, you want to talk about teams versus crews?
Let's talk about it.
Teams versus crews. All right, it's been a hot topic for the last, 4 or 5 years since we've started seeing b-boys pick up more sponsorships and enter as under brand names.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, you know, since Monster came out with their team, like, they've been having a team, but last year, 2017, from the beginning of the year, you had Monster win UK champs. And even though everyone's like, oh, Monster hasn't been winning, but they have been making the finals to almost every UDEF event. And then finally ending up winning World Championship freestyle session. So it goes to show, and I think a lot of crews are afraid of this. You know, they don't want to say it, they don't want to admit it, but a lot of crews are afraid of the coming of the teams. Because now that, you know, after Monster won, and now that there's a Red Bull BC1 All-Stars, these are the franchise teams, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of people fear it because where do they fit in? Because they're getting all the all-star b-boys, you know, and b-girls. So the thing is, what I challenge to people is I like it. For me, I personally like the fact that there are teams, you know what I mean? Because what crews have to do, they are going to lose.
Yeah.
Crews are going to lose to teams. That's just what it is. It's happening. It might happen today. You know what I mean? The chances of Rock Force isn't slim, but I would say it's like, you know, 60-40 that Red Bull BC1 will win. You know, 60 that will win.
Right.
And, you know, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but what crews have to do is what, you know, they can't hire by talent anymore. You know what I mean? Crews can't find people by talent because in the next 5 years, why would a young b-boy or b-girl join a legacy crew if they can't offer a $30,000 contract or $20,000 contract? So there's a difference.
So you're kind of saying that basically, you know, with the rise of teams and contracts and corporate sponsorships, that it'll shine a lot of light on the truth behind crew values.
Yes,
you know,
for
because
sure.
There's a lot of crews out there, you know, that preach this and that about like unity and family and stuff, but they're really operating the same. A lot of those crews still operating the same as these teams. They just can't offer. They can't offer money.
Exactly.
They offer rapport, you know, and like legacy instead. It's still basically the same concept.
Yes, so that's the thing. Like, I think right across the board, crews have to determine if they're a team or a crew. If you're a crew, you stand by, win, lose, or draw. If you're a team, you have every right to like point the finger and say, "Hey, you messed up. You didn't do this. You didn't do that." And you know what? Let it be defined. Let it be defined. Let there be the animosity. But the difference between a team is you can get cut because if you're getting paid $30,000 a year, you should be cut, and if you're not performing, you should be cut.
And the trippy thing again is actually there's crews that, you know, preach one thing but really basically do the same. You know, like, you know, there's crews that list like A and B squads. You know? And don't get it twisted. Like what we're talking about, it's not that like we don't support crews. Like, you know, the crew is the foundation for which I think, of this culture. You know, those relationships that we build with our dance, you know, to each other, it's critical of every. People get that confused.
Yeah, and here's the California really made a big impact. They really made a big impact. Nico Spins made a big impact. And the thing is, and this is what I'm saying, crews right now have access to the internet. So they could be seen. So that's my strategy that's my advice for crews from now to like whenever social media changes, is that crews should create art and maybe use these competitions as a platform just to kind of like show that, hey, we're a crew that's present versus just winning. Because now there's so many jams, you don't know who wins. People remember moments, like I said, that moment versus California and where Nico Spins did some crazy, like, you know, he had the answer back, he had the back and forth with the Foundation guys. That was the battle of the night to me.
Yep.
That was the battle of the night to me. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what, you know, what games are about. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, as more like corporate sponsored teams rise, you know, I think it's only going to increase the value and make people look closer at like what a crew is. You know.
So, you know, just some word of advice for those who are trying to, you know, keep the crews alive. Remember, don't pick just talent. You know, build talent. Build from your family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way they'll stay loyal. Well, they will say no to a $30,000 contract. Or maybe they won't, but at the same time, they instill the crew values, you know, into their next journey. And I think instead of being opportunists, and I think that's a challenge we face when more money gets into the industry, to the breaking industry.
You know, I mean, like, speaking of more money, I mean, we've had more competitions than we've ever had in breaking ever, and there's nothing wrong with making a living and trying to kind of approach this like a professional athlete, you know, and trying to win titles. And I think, you know, with a lot of the technologies that we're even demoing right now, and a lot of the systems and the collaboration between a lot of event promoters, I think that's starting to become more and more of a reality, you know. But I think when it comes down to the why, that's like why you break, you know, like I think there needs to always be something more, and that's usually based in the relationships and the shared values that you have with people. And again, actually, I think it also should be said that there are some, you know, quote-unquote teams out there that operate more like crews than quote-unquote crews out there. You know, and it's because of shared values, you know, like guys who are on the same boat for the same reason, that are just as hungry as each other.
So that's all I got. You know, that's like my little soapbox. That's like my little soapbox of my complaining about the scene right now.
I mean, it's really nothing new under the sun. It's consistent. Alright, so we're going to take a quick intermission right now. We're going to come back for the finals with your live commentary. But we're going to leave you with one trivia question. This is a good one. Okay, you ready? For everybody that's tuning in out there, you're going to like this. It'll send you on an awesome YouTube search. I want you to look up Out for Fame 2002. Who was the B-boy in Out for Fame 2002 that lost his teeth to the floor? Okay, it's on YouTube. Out for Fame 2002. Who was it that lost their teeth? Okay, hit us back with an answer in about 5 minutes. We're going to be signing off just for a quick second. Once again, I'm your host, B-Boy Ark from the 808 Breakers and Floor Gangs Worldwide.
And I'm Shadow Rocket Pro from Floor Gangs and Double Head Tribe.
Stance Elements, catch us.
Big ups DJ Charlie Rock in the building. Charlie Rock, rock on! We got Rock Force Crew. We got Red Bull BC1 All-Stars. Undisputed.
And we're back. This is Shadow Rock and Pro 4-1 of the Floor Gangs and Knuckleneck Tribe.
And I am B-Boy Ark from the 808 Breakers and Floor Gangs.
And if you're just tuning in, you are watching the Undisputed 2018 World B-Boy Masters 3-on-3 second day live from San Diego, California on Facebook.com/StanceElements and YouTube.com/StanceElements. And of course, we are sponsored by UDEF, Rush Order Teas, Monster Energy Drink, and
Hey Fatty.
I keep messing up that.
Say Rush Order Teas?
Yeah, I say Rush Order Teas.
Alright, we're going to be getting into the finals right now. We got Rock Force Crew versus the Red Bull BC1 All-Stars.
Let's comment on the chat. Who's going to take this? We got Nagin.
Place your bets. Bitcoin, Buttcoin.
Buttcoin, Spankcoin. Red Bull BC1 All-Stars, Rock's right. Nagin and Vicious Vic. And of course, Rock Force Crew, Morris, Icy Eyes, and Matt Action.
Matt Action. We got, you know,
time for action.
Bay Area crew, man, representing right now.
This was an international competition. We want it.
I think it's really, really nice right now to see young guys like Ives and Matt Action coming up on the stage like this. Again, like what we were saying yesterday, setting the tone of the battle, setting the pace. Nagin!
Nagin up first with the gain of flip.
Really trying to create momentum off the bat in terms of this battle.
Alright.
Interesting little sunny side up there.
Flare 90 flare.
Flare 90 flare. I think we've seen it for a while.
Head slide one way, head slide the other way.
Whoa.
So do we have to predict the anchor will be either Rock's right or Vic?
Yep.
Alright, Matt Action. Smart strategy on Rock Force for Matt Action to go out first. It's either going to be Morris with the consistency or Ives bringing the new kid.
Matt Action with the tracksuit action. Flare 90 windmill response. Nice halo with the inward catch.
With the footwork. So far, Nagin, in my opinion, has momentum in the first round.
Energetically, definitely. You know, Matt is he has a nice showing right now. You know, he's showing a pretty well-rounded approach. We got the champ.
All right.
Oh my God, is this guy about to win both events?
Yes.
Oh!
F-Flat Bob, Buddha.
That's crazy.
Nice.
I will say a bit of a repeat though.
Yeah. He's a little bit connected to the music. Again, that in real-time freestyle, you tend to repeat a little bit more. Whoa, classic Vic.
Yep, with that W pull around. Really trying to get loose with it. A little bit of a slip right there.
Yeah, it was a little bit in the moment too much.
What I am loving about tonight's battles is that people are really getting into the pocket and taking risks. Ives really responding right now. Flare 90 windmill. Man.
Yo.
A lot of Flare 90s.
A lot of Flare 90s. This is a classic battle.
Ives with a really good response to Vic's round right now.
Yeah, he's and you have to when you're going against Vic. Take advantage. Now we got the general, we have the anchor of the battle, we have Rock Fight. So it's obviously Morris answering Rockstrike. What?
Rockstrike with
a gainer? Rockstrike did a gainer? Yo, it's never too old to learn flips, guys. He is showing it. He wants it. Okay, again, Rockstrike being a pressure B-boy. Nice. Here's the thing. Morris is a dynamic B-boy, but again, whoa.
Still catching it.
Yes.
Again, Rockstrike has a really amazing ability to fit multiple segments and combos into one round. Morris has a lot of segments and combos too, but a lot of his moves are a lot bigger.
A lot dynamic.
And that can gas you, and especially in the finals like this, we've seen it before happen.
Yeah.
So it's going to be important for Miles to really, for Morris to really pace himself out.
He was like, you tried to do a gainer against me, Rockstrike? He's the wrong guy.
Flare elbow spin. Open up signatures. Back up the Flare 90s, man.
This battle, the Flare 90 battle, it's like back in the early 90s for us.
I'd say good form on all the Flare 90s we've seen so far. No touching the ground.
There was no dragon in the Flare 90s in this battle.
Again, Morris so direct with his rounds.
Yes, sir.
Everything facing the right way.
Yes, sir. That's the key on the answer. What do you think? Do you think it was a smart move?
More Nagin doing Nagin stuff. More flips.
Do you think it was smart for regular BC1 All-Stars to send out Nagin first?
I think so, man. I think Nagin is a really good pace setter, man, especially energetically what he got. But he's been doing a lot of rounds, you know, so he does run the risk of repeating.
Yeah.
His vocabulary is a little limited, but his ability to dance is just great.
Yeah.
Again, the judges, right, Storm and Flowmaster are really going to like that.
Here we go. Rockport sending a routine knowing that they have to. And sending out Mad Action for that.
Interesting choice of top rock right there. That jog. And again, when it comes to a battle like this, there's not a lot of room to do routines either. And yep, there it is. The head spins, one shot.
Nice. I think Storm is going to be very, very, very happy about that.
Yep.
Nice.
A bit of a slip, but you know, Matt's form with that head spin's really good.
Whoa, you don't want to do that.
Ended a little early on that one.
Here's the thing, that could have crossed out Vic's round earlier.
Yeah.
So now they're kind of tied. Vic messed up a little bit, Mad Action messed up.
Vic looking really calm and collected as we've always seen him do. Not quite keeping up with the energy right now, but given the response to the round he just threw, like he's taking it. He's taking this round. A little bit of a slip with that core, though.
In this finals, it seems like a lot of people are taking risks with energy.
It's alright, man. I mean, throwing a cork at the end of your round like that is crazy. Vic really loosening up. And I know Ives got that one too, though.
Yeah.
Ives going a little bit with safe route. Yeah. Rocking a lot of down rock right now.
Yeah, giving a shout out to Johnny. That's a Johnny move. One of the Rock Force moves that Johnny used to do.
Ives really going to have to stay on top of his pace right now.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's it.
Oh.
That's
Well,
it.
you know, this stuff is 7:56 Pacific Standard Time, and this event is supposed to end at 8 o'clock p.m. So battle's a little bit short.
Whoa.
Let us know in the comments if you want to see that battle go longer.
Yeah. Wow.
I think that battle definitely could have, but it ended on a pretty good note. I mean, Victor's round was still it was nice.
That Clark could have cost him. Vic. Okay, here we go. Let's go with the judges.
7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Somebody zoom up on Crossland's face right now.
It's a tie, ladies and gentlemen. It's a
Cross
tie.
mad irritated right now.
Give a shout out to DJ Renegade. No ties, bro. No ties, bro.
Bullshit. Leicester.
One round each crew.
All right.
Round each
So,
crew.
obviously,
Hey,
this is the guys that have fresh legs, which is Morris and Rockstrike. And we've seen Rockstrike really pull through
Yep.
in the pressure.
Yeah, and I know that Morris is definitely trying to prove himself again, being in the pocket with other events. Where Morris, you know, things like Style Limits Anniversary, Morris being the anchor, you know, kind of going up against his pressure time and time again.
Right.
It's gonna be nice to see Sacramento versus the North Bay.
Yep. Windsor versus Sacramento.
Yeah, these guys have battled each other an incredible number of times.
Plenty of times.
They know what they're in for.
All right, who's gonna go out first?
Interesting choice of music by Lean Rock right now for the final, but definitely painting a good picture for our scene. You know, don't forget that it's the DJs that dictate the mood of all these events. And with a lot of these dancers, such as the ones that we're seeing, you know, guys like Morris, they're really going to rely on a track that's going to be fire.
And here's the thing, people gotta be careful with this tiebreaker. You know, obviously, obviously I would send out Rocks, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Rocks.
He's the most fresh legs out of the battle. And most consistent so far. Well,
Nagin's not a lot of rounds right now, and I'm pretty sure he's at the end of his vocabulary. Victor's still looking pretty good, but he's got to be tired. He threw 10 rounds yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be Rocks, and it's got to be Morris. Oh, that's big! Yo, Super Montalvo!
Yo, unpredictable.
Oh, go!
Well, he wants
his hit combo is his final last night. Started off with it. Oh! Still got the juice.
Nice. Yo, very unpredictable. We didn't know that Vic was going to go out. Maybe he has something to prove.
Very nice.
Oh, we got young people. Young people.
Let's go. Anchorage, Alaska in the building. EOR, baby. Rock Force. Ives training for this moment. Window air flare. Great form. Nice variation on the tap now with the icy. Showing a nice response with the straight leg. Bit of a slip up.
Yeah, bit of a slip up. And that will cost him. His energy's a little bit low. His momentum's a little bit low. He's taking too long.
This time though, he's hitting those freezes.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think though, at the end of the day, like that was a very good choice by Rock Force. Our conversation before about crews and teams, you know, like that is how you put your men on.
Yep.
You know, you got a new generation of people.
Yep.
Yo, you let them shine in that light, regardless of the outcome.
Exactly.
You know.
Red Bull BC1 All-Stars.
Victor with the second win.
Here's the thing about that last tiebreaker. When you mess up and you're that young and you have that stamina, you want to prove that you're not a mess up.
Yep.
And he did it. Who's gonna take out these franchise teams? But I gotta give it up to Ives. Yo, he went for it. He went for it.
Yo, that shined, man. Yo, I mean, he got to go up against the champ. He definitely responded.
Yo,
it's good.
Yo, you gotta give it up. No, that was some cruise shit right there. That was cruise shit. They let, you know, even though Morris had fresh legs and he could have done it and could have executed, he gave it to Ives. That's what we're talking about. This is like, I like what Ark said. That's what we're talking about. You have to do that for your young gun. You got to prove that your loyalty to him, you know, versus your loyalty to the crew. Prove your loyalty to the young gun, and you know what? He did his best. He even had a round ready for Vic. He had a variation of Vic's round.
And I guarantee you this, we're going to be seeing Ives a lot more this year. It's the beginning of 2018. I know the guy trains like an absolute animal. He was training for that moment, and he's only going to come back harder. Okay, he has an incredible arsenal too, between his ground power, his air power, and all of his training. He's a very well-rounded dancer. He has good mentors. And again, consider he's out of Anchorage, Alaska.
He's in the cut, you know what I mean? He's where the salmon are, you know what I mean? Like, he's out there, you know what I mean? And you know, sometimes that isolation will make you a better dancer or whatever your craft is.
Yeah, and I think that the takeaway out there for everybody that's really tuning in, B-boys and B-girls, and you know, because we're in this beautiful technology day and age, you could be the only B-boy in your own zip code. You know, like, you can still do it. You know, and I think it would be really great to be able to get Ives to kind of just talk a little bit about.
Actually, we should interview the finalists. Actually, we should interview the winners and the guys who got second place.
Yeah, well, we got to make sure that we have time though, because I know that the World Beat Center really is. They operate on a tight schedule.
But you know what? We do what we want to do.
Don't let Cross see that. Don't let Cross see that. He's barge in and turn everything off.
Yeah. But yeah, so some highlights. What are some of the highlights of the battle for you?
Man, of the whole night?
Yeah. Oh no, just this battle, just the final battle.
Oh, this battle. I mean, of course, it's got to be that tiebreaker. It was the choices that you could see going in, and at the end of the day, like, yes, this is a freestyle dance, and like, yes, we express ourselves from our core and our gut. But at the end of the day, we are making choices, whether it's the moves that we do or it's who we choose to send out. You know, Victor coming out of the cut. Wow, man! Everybody expected rocks, right?
Yeah. No, and that was a smart move too. Well, actually, that was an unpredictable move because like the smart move is to do get the guy who has fresh legs. But then again, Victor's a young guy who has good stamina.
Bro, he's showing how hungry he is, man.
Yo, he
won last night.
Yo, so that's 2 wins, and that's
the man. Yeah. We got Ivan, the urban action.
We got a host with the mostest.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yo, Ivan. You guys have seen him, I'm sure, by now.
Here's the headphones.
Oh, okay.
Let us know in the comments if you have any questions for the host with the most, Ivan, the urban action figure. So, Profo, you want to lead off with the first question, or?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All right, so for the first question, I mean, Ivan, you just saw history, really. You know, that moment is absolute fire, and you being the man at the helm, really, to direct that energy. What's kind of like going through your mind when it comes to dealing with these kind of moments, you know?
Well,
how do you manipulate the crowd?
Yeah, the moments of opponents are always on who owns it, who wants it, and who brings their culture, whether from representing their upbringing, their journey, you know, without rushing it, just flowing it, knowing it, feeling it. And this is what it's all about. You train, you know, year round, you got hours, you know, you got moments, you got time where you just like give up and then you pick it back up, or you show up and then you gotta like go back to the lab and kind of reset. And you gotta, you know, you got lesson and the blessing at the same time. So for me, it's very important that I read into their character, to their whereabouts, kind of inform them a little bit on what they're doing and what I feel, but really about energizing and inspiring and empowering the B-boys, the B-girls.
What keeps you going? I mean, like you've been emceeing, you know, for the last couple of years, and consistently you bring the right energy every single time, you know? What keeps you going as an MC, you know, in this audience?
And even as a B-boy, just being in the scene, like keep coming to the events and representing.
Well, when you come from nothing and you're a fan and you're saying, okay, I have something, but this is different. You don't need a team. All you need is a dream, a passion, you know, be a fan, and then you study it. Eventually, you get, you know, trained or coached, but that's not enough. You got to get in the cypher. You got to close your eyes and don't worry about what you know, how you look, but how you feel, and express your uniqueness and be free and wild like a bird. And when you find that moment, you're like, okay, this is not about winning or losing. This is about drawing your moment. And whatever it takes, you do it. And it takes time. It's a progress. You know, it's not overnight. So it is a lifestyle. For me, I have a lot of experience getting into it, but I never brag about it because it's always brand new. So you want to keep it new all the time. And that's what I do. Stay in the moment, inspire the moment, show up, blow up, level up, whatever it takes. You know, you got to muster up whatever you feel inside. The music, the crowd, the energy, the elements, everything around you. Present moment awareness is very important. So I use that to utilize the empowerment, you know, and then hand over the torch. You know, if I'm feeling it, you should be feeling it. I could change, you could change, everybody. No, I'm playing. But, you know, it's comical, but it's so empowering to be in the moment and just really give it to them and say, hey, we're here, you're here, what are you going to do now? Like, that was so what? Now what? And that's where we're at, right here, right now.
All right, so where can they find you in your social media platforms?
Urban Action Figure, Instagram, Urban Action Figure, Instagram, and Urban Action Figure, Instagram.
Last words, though, shout-outs?
Yes, peace, love, unity, happiness, having fun, always on the break, 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 on the break. Nah, I love you guys. Thank you, everybody.
All right, B-Boy Ivan, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Ivan.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Giving us
this
the
hosting
juice.
job. It's on.
All right. Now, we have now are the winners of the Undisputed 3-on-3 B-Boy Masters live here in San Diego, California. We got the Red Bull BC1 All-Stars, Nagin, Vicious Vic, and Rockstrite. All right. Yeah. All right, you're gonna make another one. Yeah, headphones up there. All right. Yo, okay. Now, one thing about these competitions in recent day, it's hard to get a hype moment, and yo, that's the finals. Even though, shout out to DJ Renegade, no ties, bruv, but there was a tiebreaker, and that created that moment. Now, the thing is, in the commentary what me and Ark was talking about was like, our BC1 All-Star is going to send out Rockstrite because he has fresh legs, right? Because he didn't do his third round, and then Morris, but who made the decision for Vic to go out?
I think we all did. It was, having our men on the back, all of us in the back, and it really came down to, these guys were going off. So it's like Vic and Ives were going at it, so you can see the tension and the hypeness.
Yeah.
I think it was meant to be, I was ready too, but I was also at the same time, like, we got to play our position as a team, we're all like in a group. We're like crew pretty much now. So everybody has to know when it's time for them to go out, And I felt like Vic had the juice, basically, what I'm saying?
So Vic, so the thing is, like, in your first 2 rounds, there was a little bit of slips up in execution. Did that play a role in your tiebreaker? Did that make you, like, did that juice you up to, like, nah, my last 2 rounds weren't as good as I wanted it to be, so this round, that's it. I'm ending it.
Because my last 2 rounds, I messed up really bad.
Right.
And then once I saw the tiebreaker, I was like, all right, yo, I got one more fucking set. like one more move, and I was just ready.
Yeah, and the thing is, you won last night, so that's 2 wins for you. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
That's the second time, right?
Gotta buy a house.
Yeah. And here's the thing, and then this is your Rockstrite. This is your 99th win, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is 99.
History, y'all.
One more to go, man.
One more to go. Where is that gonna be?
I don't know. Hopefully, we got some battles coming up in Europe.
Right.
So hopefully we can make it happen there. Right. But honestly, I don't know. I'm just happy that these guys, were able to get me to this position as well. It's not a one-man job. I think people confuse that. It's like, oh, Rock's gonna hit 99, but it's been an effort of different people that have come up with me, or different people that are my crew, or people I vibe with and connect with. All these people have helped me reach this goal of mine. What I'm saying? But I couldn't have done it with all these people. People like Vic, Kid David, Nagin, like Rebel BC1 All-Star Squadron, Renegade, Sub 4. All these people played a humongous role on helping me push for this goal, So honestly, it's been an incredible run.
Yeah. Let me talk to Nagin real quick. So the strategy. No, you'll take this mic. So the strategy. It seemed like all night you were the anchor of the crew. Like you kept going out in the last round, but in the finals you actually went out first. So what was the strategy behind that?
I think it's all about the moment, because I always like to go last because my style is very dynamic and use a lot of energy,
Right.
So if I need to pull out some hey, it's about the time, I have this one,
Yeah.
So I always felt like that. So in the final, I was like, okay, let me reverse this because you can also scare them and also
right. Same
freak
with the
them
pace,
out,
right?
exactly, So I put it out there and I felt good, man, because I'm confident with my partners here. So
yeah, cool. You got any questions, Chef? Okay, all right. All right, that it? Okay. All right, so is there any questions from the chat? If you have any questions for the Red Bull BC1 All-Stars, please ask them in the chat, and I'm going to ask them one more question. So what are the next goals for the Red Bull BC1 All-Stars as far as whole crews or little teams? What's the next battle you guys are thinking about doing?
As of now, we're planning on being in Austria for the Circle Industry Checkmate battle going on there in Salzburg. From there, hopefully we can hit up an event going down in Prague for Legit's Blast.
Oh, okay.
So that's the plan for now.
Yeah,
we're planning on hopefully making it. But for now, that's the next step. Hopefully, is Checkmate and Circle on the Street. So we'll see.
Okay, how about individually? So, like any one-on-ones that you guys are gonna do?
Not right now.
Right.
Like most of them is just like crew battles. That's it.
Right. Okay. Okay. Same here. Wow. Okay.
Well, shit, maybe get lucky and do a one-on-one sometime soon.
Yeah. Like the Floor Gang's anniversary / Radical Force in San Francisco, California, February 17th, 2018. I had to plug my event. I had to plug my event. So before we sign off, do you guys got any shout outs for everyone out there? One at a time.
Yeah, I just want to shout out, the rest of the Red Bull BC1 All-Stars that were tuning in. And, y'all, thanks for the support. Shout out to Squadron, Biggest and Baddest, Renegade Rockers. Yo, shout out.
Yeah, well, shout outs to my family again, my crew MF and everybody,
Shout outs to everybody in Brazil. Valeu, galera, pelo suporte. Tamo junto aí. Minha crew toda, Tsunami All Stars, toda a galera aí que estão assistindo ao vivo. Satisfação enorme pra vocês. Falou, representa nós.
Okay, so where can they find you in your social media platforms?
Neganism. So it's Neganism. Find me there.
Super Montalvo, Instagram and Facebook, Victor Montalvo.
Rockstrite95 on Instagram, Rockstrite Official on Facebook, and you can just check out my website, Rockstrite Represents.
All right, give it up for the BC1 All-Stars winners of the Undisputed 3-on-3 2018. Woo! Went to war.
Yeah, that shit was hard. Thanks for having us, man.
All right. And again, you're watching live.